Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2016. My name is Atariason, and we are riding Paris-Nice with our first hilly stage of the race. Then we'll have a sprint stage today, and then we'll have another hilly stage, followed by the next episode with a mountain and a hill stage, and then, unless we get injured on the way, Milano-San Remo, which is why I didn't have this race in the previous episode, because I'm doing Milano-San Remo, unless I've screwed up and misremembered. That's a possibility. I really hope I didn't do that now. That would be awkward. Awkward, even. Let's do that, and then we'll do 85. It's usually a good resting point. Let's take a look at the map. Can we really see anything? Narrow roads in the end? Nope. That's interesting. No narrow roads, no extreme need to be in the very front at all times, honestly. No real wind either. Isn't this region supposed to be rather windy in real life? Probably not. Oh well. Anyways, here we are. We have the mountain jersey apparently, at least for today, with the cobble dude. Now our fitness is actually getting decent. It's just our daily form today is not anything of the sort. So we have to do well and hopefully keep up in the final segment of the stage, which is a real steep climb. There's the peloton. That black line is the peloton, sorry. The front line is the front line. The front greyish thing is the first rider and the last rider. The black is the current selected rider, I think. Alright, so we have the last categorized climb. Tekla Emirates withdrew from the race. We're not really going to do anything until the very last climb, due to the nature of the stage. But we're going to try to stay well positioned. And let's just start riding, because we need a bit of time to get our speed up. And apparently we can just ride a lot harder. Well, I might have started a bit early with sprint, but with the exception of bonus, because I shouldn't lose any time. So that's 15th. Alright, no real surprise in terms of how the final ended in terms of a bunch sprint among hilly riders, really. That was no real surprise there. But yeah, 15th, no time loss other than bonus seconds. Panther roll 23 seconds behind the new leader. I think it was a new leader. Anyways, on with the new race. Oh, not new race, next stage, rather. Here we have the flat stage I mentioned. And of course we have a good daily form. That's, well, it doesn't affect our climbing stats, so it doesn't really matter for us, honestly. This is just a matter of not losing any time. It's one of those stages. This one. There we go. Now we're in front. On today's windy stage, that's going to be important. I'm not sure how audible it is. I don't remember my actual audio settings for that. Yeah, it should be fine. But, well, as long as I'm not tapped out, it should be fine at least. You should be able to hear some sort of wind. If you pay attention, I'm shutting the fuck up. Anywho, I'm hungry. I should have eaten before I started recording. Is this released? I'm thinking now. I recorded 2 episodes earlier. So that should be... I'm just trying to figure out if it's New Year's Eve or if it's the 1st of January, New Year's Day. This video is going live on. This should be live on 31st. So, by the time you're watching this, you may or may not have survived 2016. Most likely, if you are watching this and it's still 2016, you're most likely going to survive it still, but... ...2016 is over in less than 24 hours when you're watching this, if you're watching this then the day it's released. So yeah, 2 falls, no real important rider, although it's unfortunate. We're not really doing anything here, we are waiting for the next stage to do something. Hopefully we will have a good daily form to the next stage as well. I want to say tomorrow, but then again it's not really tomorrow if it's the same episode, so yeah. But hopefully we get a good stage result on the next one. Last 7, let's go. In fact, let's try to attack. That didn't work. Well, we might get a okay result. 19th, not really. Hey, we tried. Doesn't hurt to try, right? Also, it's probably a bit too little, a bit too late. Alright. Hilly stage. Hopefully a bit more decisive than the previous hilly stage. Unless the game decided that we are injured, that's a possibility. Also, let's just double check that we are actually in. Okay, good. Yeah, no. This is not as decisive as I would have liked. But it's going to... hell. Sprinters could have... not easy. A sprinter with good form, and... of course it depends on how the peloton races the climbs, but... a sprinter could have, with the right conditions, made it with the peloton to the finish line and won on a stage like this. This is even less divisive than the previous one, which is unfortunate. So it's going to be basically a transport stage with a lot of mountains. Breakaway stage, this is a breakaway stage. Clean and simple. And apparently we are going for it on a break. Because a certain Norwegian guy has not delivered. I am 10th overall. Probably not going to change too much in that regard on today's stage. Yeah, it might, although it might pass me because he might win the sprint. I'm not going to pass Quintana probably, but... interesting to see... what's that flag? That's Lithuania, I think. Lithuanian rider that's leading the race currently. That's interesting. It's nothing against Lithuania, but not realistic. Although neither is the fact that Norway is the current reigning Grand Tour champion of all 3 Grand Tours. That's also currently not that's also not realistic. So yeah, shouldn't speak too highly, I guess. Or speak too loudly, I guess. That's a better term. Oh well. Right. Hopefully we get a Pro Tour team, no, Continental Tour team next season without using an editor, but I will use an editor, not necessarily to get the team you guys want, but to get a Continental team. So basically it's, unless of course you guys have strong objections about me using an editor to go into a Continental team, then I'm not going to do that, but you have to speak up or forever hold your peace. Right, I should mention that next episode if I remember. I'll mention it now, but fuck. But yeah. Next episode, if I remember to mention it, we will have mention of deadline for picking teams, but in case I forget, the deadline is when Tour de Suisse starts. Once that episode has been uploaded, you're no longer allowed, well, you're allowed to, but it will no longer be taken into consideration what team you may or may not want me to ride for. Come on, Peloton, slow down so that one of the GC favorites can get back up. I'm not gonna make it. I barely made that one. Let's take this wheel. Sure. Hopefully get the yellow stamina thing back. Here on the flats. And downhill. Another fall in the team, but this time it wasn't us, so... Oh, but they fell this time. Alright. I'm not really concerned about what Bardet is doing. I'm more concerned about surviving. That's really steep. In the peloton. Although I don't think there's going to be much in terms of actually people breaking away in the peloton due to the nature of the stage. But then again, that's something we've gone through already. Honestly, for a week-long race, well, 8 days technically, but still, for a somewhat short stage race like this, I'd say a stage ending like this one is not the greatest of ideas. Let's try to gain some time. Well, 5th place. Told you a sprinter could make it through the stage with the peloton. But there we got stage win as well. Well done, shish kebab, Shishalov, Sergei Shishalov. Shishalov, shish kebab. Same thing, almost. Not really. Not even close. Right, come on. There we go. Hopefully now we do... Damn it, we didn't gain any time overall. Crud. Oh well, we tried. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care, everybody.